Richard Southern joins us now. Great to see you again, my friend. Either here, there, Queen's Park, you're everywhere.
Like a bad cold, you can't get rid of me, Mark. How are you? Happy Friday.
Same to you. Let's get into some business news. The strike among U.S. auto workers showing no signs of slowing down, and that's going to start impacting Canadians as well, isn't it?
Yeah, as soon as Monday, in a big way, they say, Mark. That strike stateside by the United Auto Workers is growing. The union has expanded it to 38 distribution centers across 20 states. They're growing the strike at GM and Stellantis facilities, but not at Ford locations. And that's because reports say Ford and the UAW are making some headway in negotiations. But yes, if this situation stretches into next week, experts say it has the potential to idle parts plants in Canada, in southern Ontario. And that's because the North American auto industry operates on a just-in-time production schedule, whereby if things go down in the States, it doesn't take too long for it to back up and hurt production in Canada. It's a situation we'll watch over the weekend and into Monday, Mark.
From the big auto manufacturers to the big tech companies, iPhone 15 launching today, and some customers waiting outside a New York Apple store got to meet the company's big boss.
A selfie with Tim Cook. Is that on your wish list, Mark?
No, not really. I would appreciate an iPhone 15 Pro Max. That would be on my wish list.
Me too. I would like that. I'm still on the 11 here, but I don't know if I'd wait around the block for it. A lot of people did. Tim Cook there on the left had something to do with it in New York City. People wanted their selfie with the Apple CEO. This is a situation, though, the lineups today that did play out right around the world as people looked at their hands on the iPhone 15. We saw lines in Asia, in Europe, even here in Canada. Experts say demand for the iPhone 15 is better than expected, up 10 to 12% higher compared to the iPhone 14 last year, despite the fact that some tech critics felt the upgrades in the 15 were very underwhelming. Apple stock managing a gain of 0.5% amid what was an otherwise dismal day on the markets, Mark.
Hopefully he was handing out more than just selfies. I would expect a phone if I was getting, to meet him.
I doubt it. You don't get to be the world's most valuable company, I guess, by giving too many giveaways, unfortunately.
Very true. Okay, let's jump to another big company. McDonald's restaurants in California being called to court. What's happening?
Well, it's kind of reminiscent of a situation I'm sure you and many remember from 1992. Someone spilling hot coffee on themselves and then suing, Mark. This time it's an elderly woman in California who incurred that situation and is suing Mickey D's, alleging in the suit that she suffered, quote, physical pains and emotional distress as a result of spilling the hot coffee on herself. Back in 1992, a woman in a highly publicized situation won a lawsuit against McDonald's for the same scenario, was awarded $3 million by a jury, but later settled for much less, $480,000. McDonald's stock not perturbed by this. It was up 0.3%.